This is my first gen Tundra. I've got a vacuum shop vac mini blowing into the exhaust as recommended by some other people to find exhaust leaks. So moving from the back forward, first leak that I found was right here at this connection point between the muffler and the Y pipe, I guess you call it. Basically, someone put a V connector clamp here, but there's no gasket and there's no the two flanges don't really match, so there's gaps within it. So I don't know, I might throw a little custom gasket in there. It doesn't really matter because just a foot away is the hole for the drain in the muffler anyways. Alright, coming up to the engine bay on the driver's side here, the exhaust manifolds, I could hear them hissing just from that shop vac blowing in air. So there's definitely air coming out of both sides. They're down there under the valve cover there. Not a very good view here, but I'll show you a better one down from the wheel well and when I'm spraying some soapy water on it. So this is the front passenger side, closest to the bumper, and you can just see the air coming out under that clamping plate or mounting plate. I'm not sure if there are cracks in the actual manifold or if just the gasket has deteriorated or is loose. These bolts are pretty rusty, and I'm probably gonna have a hard time getting those nuts off if I do decide to change it. So what I did is I spread on some furnace and mortar cement, high temperature. It's supposed to take the temperature, but I'm not even going to give you a link to the stuff because what I'll show in a minute here is that it did not work. Now, I can't tell because I don't actually see visual cracks in it. This is before I tested it, before I've even run the engine. It says to warm it up slowly, so, and here's after. I do see a little crack there, but it looks more like a surface crack. I didn't just turn the engine on and just blaze and go wide open throttle on this. I let it sit for a day, and I turned the engine on for like 30 seconds and turned it off, then later for a couple minutes and turned it off, and a few more minutes, and then finally I went for a very short down the street test drive. There was a noticeable difference. It seemed like it really was working, especially after it warmed up, and I get less fumes in the cab from the leaks here, but with the bubble test I can definitely see that it's not working. I tried it in two spots, and I even found new leaks after removing the shields that were on there. So that was my quick and dirty fix. Obviously it didn't work. It was cheap, it was free, so I'm on to maybe new headers. We'll see.